Hey, Gabby. Okay, Mallory and I have been talking about your question, and we've come to a few conclusions about it. First of all, yes, YouTube is by far populated by youngsters, 20 and younger. Um, Comedy entertainment, particularly aimed at kids, teenagers, young adults. Music aimed at, the popular music that young people listen to. Well, we all listen to it, but they're the demographic, really. Um, Gaming is a big deal. You know, um, Stuff that young people would be into, younger people would be into, just dominates YouTube. We know that. However, um, there are so many little niches that I'm discovering. People who do tutorials or who focus on a specific kind of thing, like, for example, and he's not that old, he's probably in his 30s, but that crazy Russian hacker guy who's always showing you kind of cool do it yourself, either survivalist stuff or science experiments, things like that. He's got quite a following. It's content, it's real content. And it is entertaining. He's entertaining. But so are you, and so am I, for that matter. I think there is definitely a niche for us, but it's much harder to connect, I think, now than it was, say, 7 or 8 years ago when, let's say, Graveyard Girl started going. A lot fewer people, much much easier to make a name for yourself than it is now. Which brings me to the subject of making a name for yourself. There are a lot of folks women our age, who are focusing on the health and beauty stuff, and it's all the same stuff. Birchbox openings, Ipsy openings, BarkBox openings, all the different things you can subscribe to, the Voluptes, panties, and you name it, it's out there. Lots of in the dressing rooms, tutorials or reviews on whatever new makeup has just hit Sephora or Ulta. And it's, honest to God, that is the same old stuff, a lot of it. Some people manage to give a new spin on it. One person who is very new to doing that, and I really like her channel because it's authentic and funny, and her husband's involved. The name of the channel is Matronista, and she approached me and said, hey, I liked your video, check out mine, blah blah. And I just love her spin. It's wonderful. It is in some ways the same old stuff, a lot of the same unboxings and so forth, but her husband's involved. He's funny, you can hear him off camera. She's got a great personality. She has engaged my interest, and she also kind of focuses on nails too, so she has like a niche that she does. So yeah, I think you can still garner followers, but it's not not nearly at the same rate as it used to be. However, for me, I have 35 subscribers to my channel. 35. Of those 35, there are maybe 7 that I actively engage with. The Matronista gal is one of them. You, of course, you're my best you're my YouTube bestie. And Brenda Crozier, who's a dear, and a lot of her friends I'm kind of getting to know through this. I'd say about 7 women in all who are new acquaintances and on the road to maybe being friends for real. And for that reason alone, YouTube has been a huge success for me. It would be nice to be able to monetize my channel and, make a few extra bucks here and there from click through, pre-roll advertising and all that stuff. But it really isn't necessary. Not for me and my goals. However, there are plenty of people who, that's part of why they do YouTube. And that may be part of what you want to do is, really turn it into a little, another little income stream. And you should be able to do that. And And I don't know what your niche is. Personally, I love when you vlog about stuff and you do rants about different things. I love it when you do that because you're so eloquent and it's interesting to listen to. I know you've said that when you do in the dressing room stuff that you'll often have more people sign up. So, maybe like you've done, just continue to pay attention to that and do more of the things that cause more subscribers to come to you. I loved your film critiques. I loved the Tarot Tuesday, but mostly I just love it when you get on and you start yapping about something that's important to you. Answer, yes, children dominate YouTube, but the last stat I read about women our age, that means over 40. I'm 10 years older than you, so you're not my age. But anyway, the older women, 40 and over 25 million. And that was a statistic from last year, so I'm sure it's more than that now. 25 million possible people to connect with. And that's substantial. I mean, that means that there is definitely a niche for older women to hang out, to network, to become friends, to share stuff with, all of that sort of thing. So, as far as I'm concerned, you, with your 500 subscriptions, are a huge success. You engaged me from the first. I know you've engaged probably the rest of those subscribers from the first. So, you are successful. In this now very, very crowded fishbowl called YouTube. So, you only have energy for so much. So pick and choose what you want to do your videos on, based on what really, really matters to you. And who gives a shit how many people subscribe to it or watch it? If you're doing what you're passionate about and you love, you've won, that's 90% of the battle right there. So that is my answer to your question. And Mallory agrees. She says that, it's too bad that Jenna Marble's little Chihuahua has become so popular because it doesn't give a whole lot of room for her, but she's hoping that maybe she can find her own little niche. So, yeah, right, Mallory? Yeah, Mallory says that's right. She wants to become a YouTube star, but she's young. She's still a teenager in dog years. So she has the possibility, let's turn you around, she has the possibility of actually becoming a YouTube star. So I'm gonna be a good stage mother, and I'm gonna continue to put her on camera, and we'll see what finally happens. Look at that little face. I mean, is that the cutest little Chihuahua face you've ever seen? Yeah, it is. Okay, I will talk to you later. Bye.